VLN action here at the Nürburgring only gets better and better. Round 6 of the championship, and for many drivers it's about how you get yourself to navigate towards the end of the season. One of the final races here in August on RaceSpot TV and iRacing Live will certainly look to prove that it is a very good race indeed. But of course, here on RaceSpot TV and iRacing Live, I am #Do You Mind Jack Sparrow, joined by a full booth here today. We got Alvin Yaves, we got Randy Cheneth, Cisco Scaramuza, and Paul Smith. Alvin, I'll come to you first, because this circuit has proven time and time again that you can never work out who the winner is until the last lap has been turned. More certainly sure than last time out we were here, but this time we got ourselves quite a few drivers looking to make a name. Itself a good battle here. Dirk Federman against Team Turkey Motorsports and Hussein Dashli, and Dashli up now into position number 3. 4-car battle then for P and number 3 overall on circuit. Alvin, Ashley Howell there, Calvin Furadent there behind in the Team R sim racing machine as well. Blackadder in there. What a fantastic fight this is turning out to be. At the back of this one, and it's Team R sim racing, Calvin Furadent then, who will go to the outside to try and make it work. Federman will drop back, knowing that his position is more worth his time if he just gets himself out of trouble. Dashli now into position number 4 for the Team Turkey Motorsports, and at the front of your MX-5 field, Lankau is trying to break Cisco, and that gap looks here or there about a second right now. Is between the likes of Dashli, Feruden, Howell, and Federman here, all going at it, and they're in this section of the circuit where you can't really make an overtake. They're waiting for the Dottinger Hove for the battle for position number 3, and already they've lost themselves about 10 seconds on your leading 2 because they are battling so hard, and Dashli at the front of this train has made the move already on this lap. They certainly could. 3 wide, they're going to go under the Bilstein Bridge on the end of their second lap. Dashli on the inside is making a very good comeback. And they're going to touch, and let's go. Round we all go. Dashli's going to take it. Howell's going to get involved as well. And these two, well, it was looking like it was going to end in tears. And, well, Paul, you have to say it did end in tears with the likes of the father and son VLN team. So very good move from Carlos Alvarez there, making that move through on Rek Tiriaki of the Team R Speed machine. Newman Aiken there of Team Turkey Motorsport 12, the 26 machine just in front as well. So these drivers all looking to have this battle pull out on circuit, and well, right now what you have to say is what a great run actually from the corner Carlos Alvarez gets. And well, you know that his dad, shall you say, in Javier, the owner of Positive Sim Racing, it's a very dangerous team, and especially when you argue that maybe the weaker of the two drivers is in the machine as things stands right now.
Basically, they squeezed each other a little bit as they were going through there into the right-hander here. Oh, and he's going to run wide as the 25. Here comes the 26, the Team Turco Motorsport car, not able to carry the speed out on the exit. And now here comes the Team R Speed car, looking to go down the inside towards the chicane. They surely they won't do that. Well, he's trying, that's for sure. Gets on the brakes a little bit earlier. He realises that he's not going to make it. These three just battling it out for that 5th, 6th, 7th and 8th position in MX-5 field as they go on to the Nordschleife. A little bit of a twitch from that 25's father and son VLN team car. And, Alvarez doing a good job there to keep ahead for the time being, and he's going to just hold on to it now through this part as he's going to come under increasing pressure from Aiken.
Yes, he certainly will. So making that move is one thing. Now you have to solidify that position and hope you can break away. And in the MX-5, where you don't have too much grunt to be working with, where you're relying on the momentum of your vehicle ahead of anything else, Randy, it is going to be very difficult to make sure that you can get yourself back into play when trying to get back around the vehicle. You're relying very heavily on the toe, and you're very heavily relying on that momentum to keep yourself getting that top speed through the corners.
Yeah, the MX-5, it isn't a point-and-shoot car like a handful of the other cars on the sim. The Porsche is actually a relatively good example of just the way you have to drive it. You sort of have to get the car pointed and just get hard on the throttle. Compare that to the MX-5. The MX-5 is all about momentum, and it's essentially about who can carry more mid-corner speed from about the mid-corner point to getting off the corner. That's who gets the advantage going down the long straights. And, of course, because this car is so slow, the car itself doesn't actually push such a big hole in the air, but because the car has so little power and because the car spends so much longer on the straights, the slipstream effect is essentially just it's dramatically increased from what you see in, say, a GT3 car, even though the GT3 cars have those big wings and punch such a bigger hole in the air.
Yeah, and what a great up and under trying to happen from Numan Akin right now. And he's got the outside heading to compression, which is a very difficult corner to go side by side at. As such, he backs off of it there, heading into that right-hander and into the Ardenau first. It's going to be no position change then between the two. But what a great battle side by side through Swedish Cross. Alvin coming to make those moves. But at the front of your field, keep an eye on Vendaval Sim Racing Blue.
Right.
We have an MX-5 train. The MX-5 train hype is here. Erlicott here trying to get past Team R Speed, and you got Team Turkey Motorsports and Whitefield all there together. And actually Team Turkey Motorsports going off in all the excitement. But Alvin, we have an MX-5 train, and we all know what that means. It means we're going to have some Dottinger Hove fun.
Yeah, some Dottinger Hove fun indeed, but you know, from what we have seen in this race, I'm also afraid that it may end up in disaster.
It may do. That's going to be the big issue that may arise from it, but Erlicott is no stranger to getting himself a good advantage. This is the battle going on for P5 out on circuit. The R-Speed machine has already got through, actually, on the Team RSO machine. And Paul, you know, you feel in this situation that he has an opportunity to salvage a top 5 after what was a big incident early on in the event.
Yeah, this is it. You look at these drivers, and pretty much all of them are recovering here. That Team Turkey Motorsport car was involved in a big one. So too was Team RSO as well, as they're letting. Oh, they can't actually let the Fuel Auto Tech car through. It's a bit of a squeeze there, but that Porsche manages to make it through. But yeah, you look at this queue of cars here. Team RSL, Team Turkey. I think Whitefield as well were involved in something at some point as well. So recovering cars, and well, they're just going to battle it out. Team Turkey dropping back though from Team RSL. Elmer Erlicott doing a good job. Maybe that lap traffic not helping them out.
Yeah, maybe so. So in case of this situation that we're looking at with the MX-5s, Randy, it's a case of how can I get myself from between now and the end of the race safely. We've seen the group disintegrate very early. Actually, Team Turkey hits the wall heading on to the Dottinger Hove. Had traffic in front to deal with. That was the Black Star Racing 9 of Team Usunen, left too much room, and as such, contact there means that that Turkey machine is pretty much teetotal out of this race.
Just a little by little now he will have to go through this MX-5 traffic, and I have to say, from all the places that you wouldn't want to catch that traffic, well, this is one of those places.
Yeah, it certainly is. We have another MX-5 battle actually going on as well. 8 of Whitefield under pressure, or applying the pressure on the 20 of Team Turkey Motorsports. Hussein Dajli against Matthew Uthwaite right now going on, Randy. And again, little look then as they head to this section, runs wide. Actually, does Whitefield has to get completely off the throttle, because there's no way you're putting the throttle down on the grass.
Yeah, that's something you definitely can't do. You don't want to get into a mistake. I was watching Robin Esterson. He lost a little bit of time. Had a close moment with Christoph Werner in the Berlin Simsport Porsche as Mercedes drag races that Porsche down the Dottinger Hove, and the Porsche ends up winning that. But it's great watching all these close fights, all these intense moments, these closing 2 laps here once Esterson gets to the line.
And Esterson can't afford to make any silly mistakes, or he risks throwing away the entirety of the race. He'll get Berlin Simsport another day, as he will just wait, bring it home. He's got 38 to 40 seconds to work with. MX-5 traffic to deal with as well. Dirk Federman of the Berlin Simsport straightaway. And yes,
Black Star Racing, number 77 in your MX-5s, going side by side with Team Turkey, going through the fast left-hander there at the Swedenkraus. And well, Team Turkey holding it around the outside at Arnberg. But that 77 car still holding that inside line, going to try and get the run down the hill towards compression. We've just seen two other MX-5s go side by side through here, but look at this now. This is fantastic racing heading towards compression.
Oh, it certainly is. Now looking to get up the hill there through the foxhole. Now up the hill, brakes, compression, left-hander. Turkey Motorsports will take that one. Ardeneur first, rights and lefts. And Mika Lurkey, who is no stranger to MX-5 racing, just look back, gathering a Tweaker Samba challenge. He was very, very good there. He's now going to have to sit and wait behind in this battle going on further down in your field for what is going to be P7, P8 in your MX-5 category. But still, the battle will continue on in your MX-5 category for the final step on the podium. Ashley Howell now gets a very, very good run. They have Emo Tuominen of the Chill Train team